we need is in this room. We are the Commanders.
What's good? What's good out there, YouTube? What's good, YouTube? What's going on out there, everybody? It's your boy, Hollywood Sports. If you are new to my channel, thank you for clicking on my video and welcome to Hollywood Sports. Guys, this is my practice franchise mode. It's not the real deal. We're just waiting on patches. We're waiting on roster updates and all that good stuff, man. Hopefully they can fix this stuff that's wrong with the game. But man, I still think this is the best game ever made by EA. And we're going to play with the Chicago Bears. We're going to play against the Chicago Bears down here in Soldier Field, baby, in the Windy City. So yeah, guys, we're testing out sliders on this video, man. We're just testing the sliders. This is going to be my first full game playing the CPU. I've just been simulating, looking at gameplay, check moving sliders here, changing sliders here. I've never played a whole game against the CPU. Now's the time. Again, guys, if you are new to my channel, hit that subscribe button, guys. You don't want to miss this series. It's time to go. Here we go. Thursday night primetime game. The Washington Commanders
just
are
off
ready
Lakeshore Drive, nestled next to Lake Michigan. That's where you find historic Soldier Field in the great city of Chicago, Illinois. Tonight we kick off Week 6 with a great Thursday night matchup between the Washington Commanders and the Chicago Bears.
We got to put some heat on Justin Fields, baby.
And CD, you look at Washington coming into play here, and this is going to be a heck of a chess match. This offense against a defense that will take no prisoners out there.
It's going to be a big-time battle, and I think that both of these
Jamie Davis, we need a big game, baby. We need a big game from you.
We're going to do what we do and make the other guys
Come on, Al. We need a big game from you, baby.
And we've definitely got a couple of headstrong coordinators who won't back down from a challenge.
I want to see 3 sacks in this game, baby. 3 sacks. I want to see 3 picks. I want to see some picks and some sacks. Let's go. We need to become a turnover machine. And it all starts right here on the kickoff, baby. Special teams means something, man. The field position battle means something. Here we go. The meter don't want to stop. I don't know why. Every time I do franchise mode, man, I can't stop the meter.
And this will go as a touchback.
Did he step out? I thought I could have sworn he stepped out, guys.
Chicago's offense running out, and something they hope to see for years and years to come. Second-year pro Justin Fields.
Let's get on Justin Fields, man. Let's go.
Fields endured some literal growing pains his rookie season, taking hits and being forced to run.
He's supposed to be the future of the Chicago Bears. Let's get it.
But he also had
Let's
moments
go.
where he showed his upside as a franchise quarterback. He did win 2 of his first 3 starts.
All right, guys, who gonna get the first sack? Who gonna get the first sack? Here we go.
In Week 8, several offseason changes in Chicago should help get Fields some help in year 2.
They'll start on the ground.
Come on,
with
guys.
Montgomery.
Hit.
They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. The numbers on the ground for Montgomery in last week's affair. 17 carries, 62 yards.
Well, obviously he didn't have a great deal of time between games, having to turn around on a short week and get ready for Thursday night football. But he said in pregame he was feeling pretty good.
We got to make sure Trey Lance don't try to take off, guys. Come on.
Last week's contest than he would have expected.
Justin Fields, I mean. I don't know why I keep calling him Lance. He's from San Francisco.
And he gets this up to the 34 out of
Talking
bounds
about
there.
Justin Fields.
So just play number 3 here on the
All right, guys, lock up. Man
It's
up,
an
man
early
up, man up.
3rd and 1.
Man up.
They'll
They're
run
running
it.
it.
Here's Montgomery. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Didn't get it by much, but bottom line got the first down. Avoiding that 3 and out. How vital is that in the first drive?
To me, it's like the first round of a boxing match. You know, it may not mean much right then and there, but you'd rather not lose it, right? So you want to go ahead and get it, kind of establish something early, and hope it can carry through.
Get him.
Got an
Holding,
open man. It's
holding,
Pringle.
holding,
And not much happening
holding.
there. He's taken down, but a late penalty flag in the backfield. Well, this looks
What?
like a roughing call.
What? Roughing the passer?
So certainly a defensive mistake here in the first.
Hold on a second, guys. Let me look at this. It might be one of those real late roughing the passes after the play. Let me look at this. See, he's going to bump the quarterback right here. That's the only thing I can see. Yep. Yep. He threw him to the ground. I guess that's roughing the passer.
With a roughing the passer call.
And that hurts not just because of the yardage you gave up and give him a fresh set of downs, but that brought the home crowd into this one. And when you go on the road, your job is to silence the crowd, not energize them.
On first down, it's Fields. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. Well, this defense for the Commanders, they have certainly had their struggles to start the season, but they put it all together in getting that first victory a week ago.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game,
good hit, baby, good hit. Clean him up.
And tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
Here's Fields. That's complete to Mooney. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the
good throw by Justin Fields. Good throw.
Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want their body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the
guys
body blows
wrap
right
up.
now. He's hoping in one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive.
Bringing him down there, Jonathan Allen.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Are they running
come on, get him!
Down. And he'll be taken
Oh,
down.
man, good play, Justin Fields. Good play.
That is a gain of 16 to set him up first.
You gotta watch him, man.
It looked like almost some miscommunication defensively because once he decided to keep it, he had pretty smooth
Got some
sailing.
speed, too.
It became a question of, wait a minute, who's got the quarterback? And when you talk about miscommunication, it's supposed to be called assignment football on the defensive side of the ball. But the assignment gets mixed up.
We're bringing it, baby. We're bringing it here on the goal line. We're bringing it. Here we go.
Play action. Fields to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Down this close to
They read that, baby. They read it.
That wasn't a run.
We had some pressure on him, though. We had some pressure. Here we go. We're going to bring it again.
Situation because second
We're going to bring the middle linebacker. Here we go.
Running play action, maybe throwing it.
On second and goal. Fields.
They ran the same play.
Caught. Touchdown, Bears. James O'Shaughnessy, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bears will claim the early lead as
Good drive by the Bears. Good drive.
Tonight. A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical.
Yep, they ran the same
Almost
play.
like a boxing match where you're hitting them with body blows. They can withstand them here. Look, they gave up the touchdown, but you don't feel like a knockout is there. But they keep doing that in the fourth quarter, that's when the knockout occurs.
It becomes tough for that defense if they're on the field that long. We'll see if they can continue that in future drives.
They made it look easy.
Here's Santos to kick this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. Commanders trot to the field for their first possession, and it's the 7th-year quarterback out of North Dakota State leading the way. His third NFL team, Carson Wentz.
And when you look at him, you see that he's got all the tools you want in a quarterback. The big frame, the quick release, strong arm, has escapability. The issue sometimes tries to do too much instead of just taking the throws that are available to him, and occasionally turnovers get him into trouble.
Away team has trouble blocking. Wow, bear down. Away team kicking meter moves faster on the downside. That's what's going on. That's why.
Here's Gibson to start the drive. And he can only manage to get a couple.
We got to get some of this momentum back.
The numbers on the ground for Gibson a week ago. 14 carries, 56 yards.
And now that he's playing a Thursday night game, short week.
That's why I kicked the
he
ball
spent
out of bounds.
A lot of time in the trainer's room, in the cold tub, trying to get his legs back for this game.
The last run good for 2. Here's second and 8.
Always keep 2 safeties back there. Always. If not, they're blitzing.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
They know we got speed on the outside. That's for
Washington with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming.
All right, they got the single high looks, cover 3. Oh, this might be a cover 1. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Here we go.
Here's Wentz to throw. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go.
That's cover 3.
And now
Cover
it's
3.
3rd down. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now Wentz. Thomas has got it, complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Give them 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
Straight ahead, Gibson. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
There's no will.
A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3.
I'm going to have Dotson run this one. Here we go.
Wentz going to bat this forward on the jet sweep. And he is going to lose yardage here. This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
From midfield, here's Wentz. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And he's going to have a Commander's first down.
But we got it there. We got it there.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup
to the right side. That left side is strong over there. Oh, that's not going to work. That's not going to work. That's not going to work.
On 1st down, Wentz. Throw right side complete to Dotson.
Woo, they hitting, boy. They hitting.
Work this down inside the 30.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature in the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
2 minutes on the clock, perfectly. 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game.
We just got to get some of this momentum back. Got to get some back. Let's spread them out. Let's spread them out.
9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard.
Watch the blitz.
Now Wentz.
Oh, Wentz, come on!
One, but incomplete.
Kind of kicking me that's moving too fast.
We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt.
Wentz to the sideline on 4th down. Joey Sly is out there now for the Washington field goal. And this will be a 45-yard attempt. And he missed it. It's no good. And this will stay at a 7-point game.
Well, that one didn't go fast at all.
Play drive gets him down there, but play
Not stopped it too soon.
That winds up a missed field goal.
And they definitely moved
Oh,
it
boy.
well. That's a drive where you hate to come away with nothing.
Chicago works their way back onto the field
Football,
here for their
baby,
second
football.
drive of the game. This could end up being a pretty big drive. I mean, look, yes, it's early in this game, but they scored the touchdown. They got the stop.
Get him.
If they could get in the end zone here again, CD, they could grab an early stranglehold on this one.
Yeah, they certainly can, and that's what you're looking for. Where's the advantage? Can you gain it? Can you press it? Now for them, finishing it off, because right now it's out there for them. They've just got to go seize it.
And able to
Popping,
get
guys,
this one
popping.
across the 45 before he's brought down.
Got to put a spy on the
Fields really
line.
has the good mobility.
Gotta put a spy on the
Flashes it
line.
there as he scrambles for the first down.
There he goes, and for good reason. Running with it has paid dividends earlier in this game and earlier on this drive. And until they prove they can stop him, I don't think he's going to be shy about continuing to run for first downs instead of airing it out.
He's going to keep running. We got to put a spy on the line. Put Allen in spy.
On 1st and 10, here's Fields. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Fields.
Come on, guys, get him.
And
See,
he's
we
gonna
need
be
that spy
taken
there.
down
We
at
need
about
that
the
spy right
33.
there. We need that spy.
They made a nice effort to stick it with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
Escaping the pressure right. And he'll take this beyond the line.
We got
of
to keep the
scrimmage
spy
as
there,
he
baby. We got
slides
to keep
to
the
a
spy.
hole. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as he'll try to get 3 before half. From the right hash, this from 48. And this one is going to just tuck into the bottom left corner as he gets it to go. And that will extend their lead even further. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he takes this
Oh,
near
I
the
should have had the left
25.
lane
Just a
wide
good
open.
pass there. Call it the 26. And the white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half. So we come upon halftime here at Soldier Field with the Bears out in front. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports
Chicago's
halftime
good, man.
report.
There's no doubt
Coach.
about it.
Okay,
Chicago
Brandon, thanks very
Bears
much.
are
We'll
a
get back
pretty
to
good
you
team.
and CD in a minute. First, it's time to take a look at what we've got coming your way this weekend in the NFL. One of the best of the early games, we'll highlight it there. The Giants in for a stern test at
Dallas
home
at
at MetLife
Eagles.
Stadium as they'll take on the visiting Baltimore Ravens.
Who else is in the division? New
In the
York
late
against the
afternoon
Ravens.
games, it'll be loud in Kansas City, that's for sure, as it'll be the Chiefs taking on the Buffalo Bills. And lastly, it's a second straight Monday night devoted to the AFC West. We had the
Chargers
Raiders Chiefs
and,
last week.
Russell
This time,
Wilson and the
it's the
Denver
Broncos
Broncos.
and the Chargers
Good
from
matchup
SoFi.
right there.
On now to a look at the next-gen stats in that first half for Washington. And not much went right in those first 2 quarters. You can see the numbers on the ground there. Not a whole lot to write home about so far. Meanwhile, for the Bears, you take a look at what their quarterback was able to do on the ground, as they did enough to possess a lead here at the break.
Justin Fields scrambling is killing us right now.
These two teams currently going over their final halftime adjustments. We are just about set to get back to it in the second half. And for the call,
let's
go back to
inside
Soldier
run.
Field
Inside run.
and Brandon Gott.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. This taken in at the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Commanders up first on offense as we begin this third quarter. And right out of the gate, they face what you think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
A nice-looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. And they
Good
get him
catch,
down,
Curtis.
but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. A give up the middle to Gibson.
Oh!
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
On 2nd down, here's Gibson again. And taking it across midfield and
Love the
just
running
shy
game,
of the
man. Love the
40.
running this year, man.
It's a
Player
first
movement is
down for
awesome,
Washington
man.
on a
Control
pickup
is
of
awesome.
11.
The more football I watch, the more I want to check and see if teams are going to panic when they're down on the scoreboard. And this team has shown no signs of doing that. A lot of the time,
They play the perfect
come out
defense
after the
every
half.
time.
Things haven't worked so well in the first go-around. They want to throw the football like crazy. But the way to open up throwing the ball is to run it. And
What do they got in the
well
box?
here to
We
start
good,
the
we
second
good, we
half.
good.
They'll go again with Gibson. Oh, what a move. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Let's go, baby. Let's keep it going.
Let's
Keep
for
it going.
now on just 6 carries to this point.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this.
I like the way the sliders are playing, man. I love it, love it.
3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success.
Keep it going, baby. Let's keep it going.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. A run here for J.D. McKissick. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's 2nd down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, helped
I
their
don't want a
spot,
3rd and long.
and
That's what I
stacked
don't
him up.
want.
Now they'll throw it. Wentz. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 17-yard line. Give them 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
Well, this has certainly been a nice drive with the way they've spread the football around. Here, they even get the fullback involved in the passing game. That's got to cause a lot of consternation on the defensive side. You've got to cover him, too. That makes things
Perfect
really
defense
difficult.
every time.
They will run it. It's McKissick. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. To throw is Wentz. And it's caught. And the
catch,
script
good
will
catch,
come
baby.
inside the 5 at the 4. That leads us to a 1st and goal. It's a pickup of 8. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
Right up the gut, baby. Right up the gut. Here we go.
They'll run with Robinson.
Come on, Robinson.
He's maybe going to get
The
this
rookie
back to the
from
4,
Alabama.
but that's about all.
Woo.
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now at Soldier Field. It's the Commanders in possession of the football, but they trail as we start this fourth quarter.
What's the deal, y'all? Let's get to run. Dominate. Showtime, baby. Playmakers step up right now. Let's go, buddy.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. Gibson. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal. Gibson again. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson, his first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Commanders have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Well, time to let those folks know who are tuning in looking for the late local news. And we may be a moment because we've got a game again.
And partner, except
Good
for
lead
those on
block
the
by the
West Coast,
fullback, even though he didn't put, he got a little bit of body on it.
It works, doesn't it? But how about that? Big time drive right there. If they're going to have any chance, they needed a touchdown there, and they went right down the field and worked their way into the end zone.
Joey Sly on for the extra point. And it's no good.
Now the meter goes fast.
That could be a critical miss here in a 1-score game in the 4th.
We didn't gain any momentum back. We need to stop. We need to stop. Look at that, man. I'm stopping it way early. I know that's a home field advantage thing where the meter goes fast.
The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
That's another good thing about franchise mode. Every home team has their own momentum advantages against the road team. I like that.
Had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics.
All right, let's spine. We know we got to spine. We know that.
Throws. Find the guys that eat pressure.
Yes.
And make plays for you, and make sure they touch.
Good D, guys. Good D. Let's go. We need the ball back.
Of a couple, but the pressure gets home on 1st down.
If we didn't have a spot there, he would have took off. Look, there we go. Let's get it.
But the coverage, they deserve a ton of credit too. Denied open windows, erased the quarterback's targets one by one. Everywhere he looked, someone was covered.
Come on, somebody make a big play. Somebody make a big play, baby. Come on.
To try again after the sack.
Come on.
Fields.
Come on. Come on.
Dancing to his left.
Come on.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
We got to spy him now. We got to spy him now. We got to put the we got to put the contains up. Get it. Yes, good D. Good D. Good D.
Incomplete.
Good D, baby.
Play
Let's
in
go.
this football
Let's go.
game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock
We got
keeps
time.
rolling.
We got
It has to
time.
be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
That's taken on the 25.
Ooh, they hitting,
on the
boy.
return
Boy,
following
hitting,
a
man.
punt of 41. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Commanders' offense returning to the field. And you sense the tide turning. They scored, then their defense
All right, let's go
forced
to the
the
playbook.
punt,
Here we go.
and now a chance to ultimately take the lead here late.
Let's go do this thing, baby. Here we go.
Wentz bringing the Commanders
Look at that
out
defense,
for 1st
man.
and 10
Wow.
at the 33-yard line. To throw, it's Wentz.
Get it there. Get it there.
Looking for Dotson, and he's got him. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
I got the sense that the defense created a little momentum for them there, didn't they?
Did their job, forced the punt. Now, nice start to the drive. Offense has to do their part.
Yeah, they certainly do, but what a great start for them. They've got to go thank the guys on D.
Meanwhile, Wentz's throw complete here to his receiver, Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. But right there, he rose to the occasion late in a close game.
It's something he thought about, dreamed about, and worked on throughout his career. Because in these types of situations, he wasn't going to allow extra coverage to keep him from getting the football.
Yeah.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
I overthrew it.
Joe Hayden, the veteran, with a pick. And the Bears are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
Brandon, offensively,
let him
this
too
has been
far.
a tough day for him.
Let him way too far.
It's been extremely
Try to
difficult.
rifle it in there.
Give a lot of credit to the secondary.
Let him way too
especially
far
the
to the
corners
left.
who've had the receivers on lockdown.
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. Another important fourth quarter series coming up.
All right, we gotta press. We gotta press.
INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. They'll go to Montgomery to try to wind some clock. And he carries this one past the midfield stripe and into Commander territory. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. That's a gain of 4 here in the fourth quarter with them leading by 4 on the scoreboard. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
Maybe the old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach? He's in big trouble.
On third down, they go Montgomery. And brought down, but the juke,
got it.
the very nice juke, gives him the first down yardage there. The Commanders going to use the second of their timeouts, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Going up the gut, Montgomery down inside the 40. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. On second down, Montgomery. Just a couple on the ground there, and that's going to bring up third and about 6. And the trend continues here in the fourth like it was in the first, second, and third. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
All day to throw. All day. All day.
And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up.
That's a real nice job right there, working the middle of the field, working against those safeties. And you know, partner, if you get your hips turned the wrong way, big plays can result.
Well, that's
big
it.
play resulted right there.
We got improvements to do.
The win for the Bears just around the corner. They go down to a knee. Well, obviously, Charles, this was by no means.
They had some good home field advantage, man. We struggled, man. We struggled big time.
But hey, they got enough.
That's okay, man. That's football, baby. That's football. I really enjoyed this game, man. This was some good gameplay, man. I like the way the sliders were playing. We got to get better. All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, man. If you're still watching this video right now, let me know in the video. Give me a shout out. I'm Hollywood Sports. See you guys on my next video.
So for the Bears, it's a much-needed victory as it gets them back to 2-4 on the year.